Awesome. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to be doing a reading today for the collective, a divine reading. I will be smoking cannabis in this segment, so if you're not 21, please exit the video. I hope everyone's doing well. Today we are in Mercury retrograde, also in Venus and Neptune retrograde. So really, be spot on, be on point with double checking things, making sure things are logged, move pretty slow, you know what I'm saying, so you can catch anything that has been missed. And you guys know how I like to do it, so let's get into the reading. Let's start with our prayer. Heavenly Father, spirit guides, ancestors, higher self, and protective angels, thank you so much for being in today's reading. I call you in to give a message to the collective and anyone who needs to hear this message. I appreciate you for waking me up and letting me be able to convey these messages to people who need it. And I appreciate you for making the way for me and being present and walking me through these journeys of life. If you're not called upon, you're not welcome. And yeah, let's get started. Amen. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Master Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then I'm also going to clarify with the regular Rider-Waite. I do have more tarot decks, but these are the ones that call to me. So I'm going to shuffle the cards really quick. Cards have something to say today, for sure. Okay. Shoot, okay. And you guys, I do have my crystals over here. Look how cute they are. A little heart amethyst crystal. Okay. Ooh, what messages do we have today? So I have the Seven of Pentacles that came out. Seven of Pentacles talks about working hard. It just talks about working hard, to be honest. It talks about... It doesn't even talk about, it means that you've been working hard. You're working towards a goal, working towards a plan, putting things in order, getting organized, organizing your brain, compartmentalizing feelings and emotions so you can work hard and get the things that you want. So right now, a lot of you are working on maybe like some goals. You said 2022 is your year and you want to get a new house. You know what I'm saying? Work on your fitness. And so you're putting in the work. But I always look at in this card, he does have like brighter times are ahead. He does have like a bunch of sunlight behind like all this work that's happening, so really be hopeful. But let's get some more messages. Also, he has the staff, so you could be, you know what I'm saying, trying to work like some manifestations when it comes to work. We also have the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands indicates that it's a lot of work that you're doing. It's almost like overbearing. You sometimes think to yourself, like, is it worth it? You think to yourself, it's almost like you have multiple things that you're working on. You're working at work to pay your bills, but then you're also working on other things to make you money. And it's to get to a goal. It's like he has one pentacle that's sitting here at the bottom that he's thinking like, damn, should I invest this last pinnacle, or like maybe it was really hard to get those pinnacles up there, and just really thinking about it. So like really maybe feeling like you need a break. With this 10 of Wands being here, you have like a lot of like thoughts and like obligations and like things that you need done. Like you need to like run errands and laundry and food and remember to eat healthy and remember to be nice to people, and it's such and such's birthday today and I have to, so it's just like a lot and it's getting overbearing. Okay, we also have the Knight of Swords. So I definitely think someone is going to come in and kind of just like not necessarily tell you about yourself. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I have no idea. This person's coming in to give you a message. There's there's butterflies on this horse. I don't know if you guys can see that with the Knight of Swords. There's like butterflies on the horses, like, decoration. And so like they're coming in swiftly. It does look like they're serious. Like maybe someone's coming in quickly to tell you like something that could be an offer. Someone could be offering you something. And also, you guys, take what resonates and don't take, you know, take what resonates, don't take what doesn't resonate, because there's so many people that are going to watch these videos. And I'm not reading for one specific person. It's just like a generalization of what's going on. And if you want personal readings, go ahead and hit me up on IG on Coco Aesthetics or Not Your Average Coco. But yeah, there's a situation. Someone's coming in. Maybe they want to. There's going to be a lot of friendships and like relationships that are going to try to be rekindled at this time. It may be because the first person's feeling optimistic, but they need to come to you to tell you something, you know? And we'll get into that later. So tell me what's going on to how the collective got here. So first we got the Ten of Cups. You thought that, you know, you taking on all this work was going to get you to this Ten of Cups. You're being really hopeful. And then we also have the Moon. So the Ten of Cups and the Moon here lets me know that, like, I don't like it like that. It's letting me know to be honest, I'm just going to be honest and just say there was some repressed emotions even when thinking. It's like you're trying to be so hopeful because you're so sad. Oh, don't be sad. It's almost like maybe this person's like a Cancer. We do have like the Moon in Cancer. I do see a lobster, you know. It's like someone's trying to be really hopeful. You're trying to be really hopeful. So maybe you took like on this new situation because it could change something for you. You think it's going to change something for you. But like these wolves crying at the moon lets me know. These wolves crying at the moon lets me know, you know, there's still some feelings that have not surfaced, you know, like look at the moon. The moon is sad, but it's also like it's around like more towards like the new moon. So this could have been around like New Year's. You're feeling like something needed to change and you just tried to like be really optimistic and really hopeful. Tell me more of what happened in the past that got this person or got the collective to like make this decision. Okay, so yeah, you were definitely in a place you didn't know what to do, like, and this happens to all of us. I feel like a lot of the time we don't really know what we're supposed to be doing. We just do it and then hope for the best. And then some people, they actually feel if they make a decision, it'll actually put them in a better situation. But in reality, you can still end up in the same bad situation even if you do plan everything out. And so you planning for your future, you didn't know where it was going. You were in a place where you felt stuck. So it's like something has to change. So you're trying to be really optimistic. So you start this new job or you start working on something or yourself, or it can even be self-love and changing like the perspective of how you think of things. But you started working on yourself and things just kind of like it's bubbling over, you know, like this 10 of Wands definitely is like no one wants to be carrying 10 sticks. No one. I'm not even trying to carry one stick, you know? And so with all this happening of you starting and just being like kind of worn down and tired, we have the Knight of Swords who's coming in like with the message. So it could be an old friend just trying to hit you up. It could be like an old lover. It could just like someone in the past that really can, that really wants to tell you something. But butterflies definitely to me is like more like friendship. And I didn't say butterflies symbolize friendship. I just think to me, that's more like a friendship symbol than it is like a love symbol. Okay, dang. Okay, so we have in the future the 5 of Cups. Okay, so there could be a situation. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's gonna be a situation where you feel like you left or missed out on something, but you still have 2 cups here. And I'm also one of those people that like really, I'm really emotional and empathetic. So when things don't really work out for me, it's like it does make me it does make me feel disappointed that it didn't work out. And so even though you still have 2 cups behind here, just stay hopeful, you know, because it's just nighttime. So just let the wave pass. This lets me know that it's literally like evening time, getting ready to go into nighttime, and you're just feeling a little bit down, and you just need some extra love. There's a lot of water and like air here, so maybe like get around like, you know, some of your fire signs, or some people who like make you happy, or even like around a fire, light a candle, just to make you feel like more comfortable. And yeah, to me, this card just represents the day is like, okay, the day is not over, but in this card for me, it's like the day is over. You know what I'm saying? Like you lost that victory, or you lost that battle, so don't worry about it, because there's going to be a new day tomorrow. I wonder if my voice sounds weird. Anyways. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands. So, okay, having a little bit of optimism. The Page of Wands indicates that you're looking at things in a new way. It could be a different perspective of how maybe like you saw work, or maybe instead of carrying like these 10 wands, you're actually going to be carrying like 1 wand at a time, or maybe you're just figuring out, I don't even need all these wands. I could just choose this 1 wand. Pages do have to do with, pages have everything to do with new energy, new perspective, new outlook. It's just like new. It's not seasoned yet. So, I mean, you know, take it how you want it. Okay, any more messages for the collective? And yeah, look, being more hopeful. So I want to really dig into like this situation. I'm not going to dig so much into the past. I know people, I know they find that very helpful, of like what got them here in the situation, or got them in the situation of like, you know, having to figure out what's important, what's not important, what your priorities are and what they're not. But I think it'll be more beneficial if we talk about what this new change and transition looks like, because you're going from a lot of work, putting in a lot of work, to getting a message or getting like contact with someone, or man, this person's coming in. I also want to figure out like what this person's going to say, you know, to feeling like a little bit disappointed and a little bit like, just like, you know, I'm like, what do people say? Like a Debbie Downer, like, oh, I lost, like, boo-hoo, woe is me, that type of energy. And then having like a different perspective to having like the Fool card, which is like your intuition's on, you use that new perspective to give you some more optimism and to like propel you in a new world or a new endeavor that you won't feel hindered. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, do you guys know what I'm saying? Okay, but like you won't feel like this. It's like, okay, you lost the battle. You got a new perspective and you're ready to rumble and go back out, you know? It's like you turn this knowledge that you had with the Page of Wands into a backpack where you can just like, you know what I'm saying? Like you carry all your troubles now. Everybody else is carrying the rest of these sticks. You carry your troubles in a bag now. You upgraded now. Look, you upgraded now. He looks a little crazy. He just left the castle. He just left the castle because... look, his robes are all tattered and stuff, but it's okay. Okay, so let me dig into like this work that you're doing. The 7, okay, the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, maybe you're waiting. It's like you're waiting on other people. You're waiting on other people to come in. It's like, okay, not even that. You're working hard on yourself already. And you're sharing your goals with people, but you're still not working on them. There's some goals that could, it's like, this is so weird. Let me see. It's like you're having a conversation like with your higher self or with God, and also having like a conversation with like people around you. And then people are acting, you guys, I'm just trying to be honest. People are acting like they're dumb, like they don't know what you're talking about. You have good ideas, and they are literally like, they have this whole scroll that you gave them. You gave them a whole scroll of how you felt and everything. And they're still sitting here like, huh, what? I don't even understand. And you're over here working. You don't even have time to address this because there's 2 of them that could figure it out. And they're still relying on you, you know. You're working hard over here. So it's like you're contemplating and trying to have a conversation maybe with like God or someone that like you look up to. Or it's just like you're really like in a pause, like, you're waiting for something to happen, because you know if you make action right now, that might not be the best thing, Or that's me giving you advice. I don't know. They said it. And so, awesome. And then I'm smoking this Cocoa Rocks pre-roll from Elion. Where's the Elion sign? Elion. Okay, perfect. I was like, a little advertisement. Okay, and yeah, let's see. So people aren't really listening to your ideas. So it's just like you're kind of sitting there contemplating kind of like what you should do, trying to get like a message from source. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So you're tired. You're tired. You're physically tired. You're mentally tired. People aren't trying to help you out. And I also want to say this, you guys, because I'm not trying to hate on the people that are, I don't even know what's going on in everyone's life. But just because people don't try to set you up doesn't mean that they're not trying to set you up, you know. Some people physically can't set you up because they don't have the mental capacity to. People also, like, you know, could be setting you up because they're acting like a bad person for you to be a better person. Also, people could be setting you up by treating you bad. I know it sounds horrible. Treating you bad so you could be better than them. You know what I'm saying? So we already know how to act as people. There's examples of how you should treat people. And you being mentally and physically tired. Let me get some more on that. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So the Tower moment. So this could be a Tower moment where you just feel like you had enough. There's divine order that like needs to come in place. Okay, this sounds like a detour or something like that. Let's hope that the detour is like shorter, is a shorter route. It just seems like there's a lot about to go on. And so this Tower moment's happening. There's some divine intervention with this Hierophant card at the bottom of the deck. It's like they're trying to have you see the world in a different way. But what's this message? What's this message, Spirit? With the Nine of Swords. Who's this person coming in to tell the cutting truth? Okay, so it's like this person. Okay, so this is the Knight of Swords that we're clarifying. And then I had the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords come out. Okay. It's almost like this person's trying to set you up in a situation. It's like you're going to get contacted from someone who already knows that there's some type of trickery on their end, because this seems like their energy. Usually the Seven of Swords is like sneaky energy, conniving, immature. Like, you know, he's setting up swords so people can cut themselves and like run into them, you know. These are also obstacles and things like that. And so because, I don't know, this just illuminates to me as like his energy. And it's just like he's coming to bring you like a false cup of whatever. It could be a question. It could be like, we should do something together. We should go out to eat. It could be something that you guys talked about. It could be, I don't know what it's going to be brought in, but his energy is kind of to set you up. It's like they're asking questions that they already know. So don't get caught up in that, because then you're going to feel like this. You're going to feel like, okay, well, oh, that's something that I lost in my life. It's like, oh man, like, you know, they're trying to trick you. You're trying to, it's like love lost. What did Cassie made a song. It's like love a loser. She's like, she'll rather lose love than to love a loser. And so, yeah, like this person's trying to, they're testing you right now. I don't know if it's a friendship. Someone's just going to come to you and they have information that they already know, and they think that it's kind of like funny that they're kind of like getting an uproar out of you. Oh, okay. And I'm shuffling. And so you don't want to feel like this Five of Cups, which is feeling like you're loveless. You know, you want to feel like the Nine of Pentacles. And that's the card that came out to clarify the Five of Cups. It's like you're feeling like the Five of Cups when you know you're the Nine of Pentacles. So this person is trying to put you in a place where it's like they want you to feel like this and not feel like the Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about this Page of Wands, this new perspective. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles. So great. You're going to be, you know what I'm saying? Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles on the board. I definitely feel like with this Page of Wands, you're going back to the drawing board and figuring out how you can make these 7 coins. It's like you collected these now 7 coins, and these coins can be things that you're good at, people, your supporters, the lifestyle that you have, which is like a routine. It's just you have things set in place for you that you didn't know which order to put them in. But this person coming in and kind of giving you a perspective and trying to make you feel lesser than you are, you're going back to the drawing board and hanging up all of the things. You're hanging up all the rewards, all the things, all like the things that you do who make you you. You're highlighting them now so people know, you know what I'm saying? And this is giving you like new energy. I'm getting like this weird... I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting like a weird, that was like a weird pain. Not a pain, but it was like, oh man, I was telling the truth. Okay. And so, yeah, like you go back and you turn, look, I can't make it up. You turn this Page of Wands into this, you know what I'm saying? Like this was a wand before, and now that wand holds statues. Oh, I said statues. Now that wand holds your highlights, your statues. I'm not sure. But it's bringing you into this new energy where you just feel like, you know, everything shut it off. You're a major manifester now. Tell me about the Fool card. Okay, but you might feel, you know, like you're still out in the cold. Let me see. Clarify what the Fool and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, the Six of Cups. To be honest, it's almost like you're reminiscing of how, like, you know, how giving maybe you were to others and still kind of feeling like you're on the outside. Because I have the Six of Cups here, this is like, you know, this could be a representation of like giving, or maybe you're fantasizing about equal, like, or equal reciprocity when it comes to relationships, you know? And you have to look at things differently now. You can't, it's like you fantasize about this, but you have to look at things differently because this is how it feels like. It feels like you're out in the cold. I was like, you see that? It feels like you're out in the cold when you do decide to do things like this. Am I reading for myself? Most likely. People always say that, but I'm like, I'd be hearing it. I'd be like, jeez. Okay, but I definitely think that just be hopeful. Things can be different. Things can work out anytime. And I know that sounds crazy and people don't always want to hear that, but like moving forward when the situation or conversation happens, like water off a duck's back, just let the conversation happen, let it go, accept it for what it is, and kind of have some clarification. They need to, you know what I'm saying? Can I have some clarification, please? I'm like, geez, these cards are getting crazy. Okay, so I have, yeah, look, the Lovers and the Judgment. So the situation's going to happen. Just let it go. I told you, they're going to try to set you up. And I was like, dang, like, who is this? Because I feel like I've been doing readings for people, and I'm just like, look, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. So this is how I'm telling you guys what you need to do. This person is going to try to set you up and come in with a message hot to kind of like keep you off guard. But like, this is their energy, you know, they already know what's happening. Like, are they sabotaging it? They could be doing that. And it's going to make you feel like, what the fuck? Like, you know, but still be a strong person. And that was clarified. Like, it is going to be this person who comes in. It also could be bringing you to like divine, there's a divine intervention that's happening here. I'm like, look at those, like everyone's, it's stopped, literally, it's stopped in the sky. Like, this is crazy. It's making my like stomach. So these are really strong cards. Okay, guys, well, if you guys want to see some more, I know I was going to clarify with the other deck, but let me pull some cards to give you some advice, because we got, you know, some clarity. I was like, can we clarify this situation? And let's get some advice. I was like, my incense is almost done. This is like one of the longest videos I feel like I've done. I don't know if I like doing 30-minute videos. Oh, geez, Louise. Look, that Page of Wands and Judgment came back out. So having a new perspective, there's a lot of things that looks like are going to be changed. And having like a new perspective and going with the flow is going to be your best bet. Those are the first two cards I'll pull. I don't even want to pull those because I didn't even cut the deck yet. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I've been trying to be on it. So I would like, you know, I got to check myself. Okay. So can I have some advice for the collective and what they should do when this judgment happens? Can I have some advice on what the collective should do once this judgment happens? Okay, so Page of Pentacles. Okay, so be frugal, be new, be open when it comes to like your workspace. You know, don't take yourself too seriously. Okay, still give equally. Okay, so this is usually like breadcrumbing, but this can also be a change where you see things in a different way. Because usually, like I said, I see it as breadcrumbing, but maybe you can see it as like, hey, I have enough to help out the people around me. You know, it's just like you created 1, now you have 6, now you can share with people. Okay, and then look, then we have the 10, and then we have the 10 of Wands. I mean, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of, I said the 10 of Wands, oh man. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles. So yay, all Pentacles, work related. So don't take yourself too seriously. When you get more, give more. And then, you know, once you see like your kingdom and everything being established, you know, that's when you can kind of like relax. But you've been working hard, I see it. And then we also have the 4 of Swords. And that's contemplating, waiting for the time to go, waiting for the time to speak. And then I also have the Judgment. So that time, or the Chariot, my bad if I said the Judgment. And okay, so we have the Chariot. That's going to be moving forward on a decision soon. Chariot has to do with movement. It's like he's moving away from like the empire and how people do things, but you're creating like your own way. And that's really beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's like he's heading straight to Nirvana. And then what's the last? Oh man. It's like taking his burdens with him. Look. 6 of Swords. Taking your burdens with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least it's just your burdens and not other people's burdens. And that's important. So I love you guys. I hope you like this reading. I appreciate you for coming to watch. If you do like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.